Hey Neil, here's another quick screencast, just some basics on, I think, the best way to demo this app. So as you can see here, I've set up a user called demo at demo.com, and the password is password. And you could always sign up for a new user here, and obviously we'd be able to exclude that later when we have a set number of users, but for your purposes you can create your own account here if you'd like. But going back, so demo at demo.com, I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And for now our splash page is this properties table. And everything about this is pretty customizable. We can limit the different things people can search by. So for here, we're going to select APN, and there's some different options. This can also be expanded, but I think probably the smaller the options, the better. So for here, APN contains, and we'll just do 222. And you see that's whittled down our search here, but also gives us an option to further filter. And so we can say owner name contains Brian. Search, and then now you see we've got just one left. And then you can go in and click on the individual property. And here we've got the property details. On the right hand side I've got a map. Map's pretty customizable. We can have it update based on certain attributes. This part may take a little bit of doing, but we could definitely get some partial layers showing with certain colors meaning certain things and get a legend going here. If you want to update the individual property details, just click update, and here we can again limit the fields we want to be updated by certain users and whatnot, but here you have complete control over the entry. So going back to the properties, I had it set now so that, as you see, as I kind of navigate through this properties, search kind of stays the way it is, and if you click reset search, it resets it here. Similar with the owners, you can continue to search by different things. I went ahead and pulled out my less professional notes. And if you click on the individual owner, say the Davis Land Trust, I've got it set up now that this will be a list. So for every property that the Davis Land Trust owns, we can list out their APN or different details about that. And if you go to update again, here you can change your notes, you can update email addresses, etc., etc. So going back to the properties, I've also got it set so you can download an Excel copy of your current query. So if I was to search, for example, APN contains 222, and I hit download Excel, it's going to give me an Excel of just those three entries. And then if you click on PPCLand, it takes you back to the beginning again. Here, we can add different things for people, let people edit their profile, maybe change passwords, things like that. You can log out from here as well. And then cutting over to maps and charts. Here, it's not terribly developed yet, but this should just be able to give them a good idea of, different types of reporting that we're capable of. These different graphs are kind of sparse at this point, but if given the time, we could definitely look into kind of making this a little more robust, or kind of look into specifically what they have in mind for reporting. And again, here we could also do maybe an overall map that would show all the properties, similar to the way you've got your map set up that you do for them. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, these things, this Ruby on Rails site, is going to be really customizable in terms of like the styling and our different details and whatnot. Some of the things that might be trickier are maybe having just certain different types of snappy functionality. We can go over it more later. Another cool thing is that this is completely resizable for iPad and iPhone and things like that. So as you can see, as I shrunk this page down, this is the iPhone size. When you click here, it would slide down and let them see things like that. So this is if someone wants to see it on the go. So it's got a responsive design kind of built into it already. And that should be it. Something I would maybe avoid doing is, say like you have a owner name and you want to say equals 6 or something. If you hit search there, it's either going to come up with nothing or it might throw an error. If there's different types of like data type mismatches, let me see if I can actually get it to throw an error with one of these things. Wow. Let's see. ID contains 1. Okay, so this is just an error because there's no owner with the ID of 1. So things like that you might want to avoid. So maybe, that's something we can kind of continue to work out later, so these errors are at least a little bit more informative. Because yeah, it's not a very good error. People might think they broke the site. But that's all for now. Good luck. Let me know what you come up with, and I'm excited to hear about it.